Ahoy, mateys. I hope you can hear me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so StreamYard gave me this message. Your browser is not supporting StreamYard. It did this morning. What? I mean, everything was scheduled, everything was set and ready, and then what? I have nothing on except StreamYard. I closed out Facebook, I closed out Gmail. I actually closed out the browser, reset the browser, went straight into StreamYard. Wouldn't do anything. So then I refreshed StreamYard, and oh, here I am. I don't know what is going on. I don't think it's me. I'm convinced, just like this morning, I disappeared for a few minutes, right into, I don't know, I was on for 8, 9 minutes, and all of a sudden everything went black. For you, I had no idea. All right, mateys, Thrifty Angela, welcome aboard. James, good to see you again, and you get to put out some hints tonight. Uh, Phew. Yeah, UFO. Yes, and the the ghosts got me. She had sent me a thing about I forget where it's at. Oh, Dundee, Michigan. There's a museum that is supposedly haunted, and you can go there. You could even get locked in there overnight for $50 a person. I don't know. Papa Drew, welcome aboard, dude. Uh, and I'm like, and then I think they want $37 just to tour the place. I think it's called Mill Creek Museum. It's in Dundee, Michigan. Anyways, I looked at it and I thought, well, be an interesting place to go to, but it seems like a little steep. On the other hand, if you're into paranormal stuff, perhaps that's not so bad. And as Tina said, they're trying to raise money for the museum. Obviously, who's been going to museums lately? I don't know. Oh, good. Is the potluck going on, Papa Drew? I sure hope so. And sorry I'm not there. You know, I've been hearing kind of stupid things that somebody passed away from the virus out there. Uh, and other people tested positive. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. All right, let's see. Traveling Robert. Cool, cool. You got a good group going there. Ford man, welcome aboard. Uh, oh, you guys went to that desert bar. Now that sounds like it'd be a fun place. Somebody mentioned that somebody did a video of it just the other day, and it's like the road to get there is like a scene out of Mad Max. All right, I'll go over the rules for tonight. They haven't changed too terribly much, but there's a couple tiny changes. Uh, as some of the morning crew knows, or the noon crew, we are doing two channels. And one channel hint is right here. And then we're going to change the background here real quick to this. And that's the other channel. Now, this channel was also featured the last week. Now, why is it featured again? Because Sue from Lucky Dog Productions, she guessed the channel. And this morning, I think Todd guessed it this morning. It was either Todd or Frederick. Todd guessed one of the channels and Frederick guessed the other one, which I may have them reversed. And because of the YouTube thing where it takes at least 24 hours for your live stream to get posted onto YouTube. Well, I don't know if it's live or StreamYard's problem. It could be YouTube. But it takes usually 24 hours before I can even go back and watch my own live stream to make sure I've got my T's are dotted and my I's are crossed. I gotta cross my I's and dot my T's. Yeah. Uh-oh, James. James got to go fix the furnace. So, anyways, here are the rules, and I'll go through them again because we've got plenty of time. I hope, unless something happens with StreamYard where it throws me off. I've got great signal, of course. I'm still at home base, so I'm still pirated onto the neighbor's Wi-Fi. And if push comes to shove, I still have the MiFi if I have to click onto that. But it's all right. I got a good signal, so I'm thinking it's definitely stream whatever. Boy, I wanted to have a cigarette before I came on here, and I got sidetracked. Had to run to the store last minute. All right. Okay, Papa Drew. Well, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate anybody that comes aboard. So, to whoever's left here, this was last week's channel, but we're doing it again because last week on the evening crew, even with all the clues that were put out there, did not guess last week's featured channel, and that's why they are still featured. So we have an overlap. All right, and then this channel, I stole this picture from, would have been actually the featured channel today, period. But because of our overlap, I decided to put them both together. And the first channel clue that you had with the waves not moving, again, as said, that was last week's channel, and that's your clue for now. And if someone is in here and wants to put out little tiny wee clues for people who will be coming in here pretty soon, great, please. And then for this channel, the other thing, last week's channel that didn't get guessed on the evening night, the evening crew, this time at night, they didn't guess, so they have a chance again to guess. And as said, you can put in little clues. Now, that channel knew that they were being featured. I don't know if they know that they're being featured. Oh, yeah, I think they do. They do know they're being featured once again. So 2 weeks in a row. Anyways, but this channel, the one that's behind me, this is one of your clues. And then there's another clue in the thumbnail for tonight's live stream. So you've got a good clues. Now I'm going to give you a third. They don't know it. I didn't even send them an email. Nothing. They don't know it. I'm just trying to be a good pirate, a pirate true to his name. Hey, you know. All right, James is back. What'd you have to do? I'm really good with furnaces, and I think you are too, James. But uh, if you need help, let me know. I can even troubleshoot over YouTube or Facebook or on the phone or private message, you name it. I'm not good at Instagram yet. Tina's trying to encourage me, and I keep trying, and I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, Charlie, uh, forever best friend. Charlie said she'd help me. She said she's a pro at Instagram, so I may take her up. Say, okay, help me. When I click on it here, and it says sign up with Facebook. Well, boom, and there it comes, and then it just kind of sits there. I don't know what to do with it. And then when I try to pull it up on the phone, it says I forget what it says. It just sits there and doesn't load. I don't know, but this is supposed to be synced up with the computer on right now, and it's also supposed to be synced up with my Chromebook, which I haven't used. I haven't used that Chromebook since October when we were all in Mayberry. I don't know what's going on, but I'm device illiterate or platform illiterate. When I figure out something that kind of works, it works, and then kind of does and kind of doesn't. Smithy's Kontiki, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I was parked there too. So if you just came in, it's and Hitch Up and Tow, welcome aboard. This is our second featured channel, and I think both of you know who the first featured channel, well, not first, but the carryover from last week, because no one guessed. So if you do know from last week, you can give a little hints as to who was our featured artist last week. And the only reason that I'm carrying them over this week is because the night shift crew did not guess. I mean, we went over an hour and a half. We gave away clues like you wouldn't believe that should have just, boom, nailed it to the wall. That no one guessed. Someone did guess this morning. It was either Todd or Frederick. I can't remember. Todd guessed one channel and Frederick guessed the other. And like I said, I can't go back because StreamYard or YouTube, it takes a good 24 hours for your live stream to actually be on there where you can go look at it and see all your chat people and all that stuff. Yeah, technology. So, okay, Thrifty Angela. Oh, well, thanks for listening. I appreciate you, Lassie. I really do. I wish I had one of those Captain Jack Pilsners, but I'll do the natural light. I poured some in a cup. I wanted to get Miller Lite, but I had this on hand, so it's a little cheaper anyways. Okay. So, that's the deal. If anybody wants to give a little tiny hint to any new people here for this evening. Cool. Or as far as the other screenshot, the one that's in a different location, you can do that too. Yes, Smithy's Contiki, you're right. I don't have a tendency to pour it down my beard as much. Oh golly. Dolphin. So my day didn't go exactly like I planned. I ended up pretty much staying inside, trying to do a little catch up, and looking at a little bit of news channels. And I almost wish I hadn't. But that's okay. Uh, the day went like it was supposed to somehow. Oh, and before I forget, tonight at 7:30, after this live stream is done, I'll have somebody put a link up. But excuse me, they weren't on last week, but they are on tonight after me. RV on the Wayside, Donovan. And he's supposed to tell us why they weren't on last week. Well, we'll see. It should be interesting. I'm going to try to be there at least for a little while. And I might. It seems like maybe my sleep shift is slightly changing. Like James said, he slept in this morning. He's normally up at 4:30. Well, I'm right behind him. I'm usually up at 5:30. I'm usually on the computer by 6:30 at the latest. Not today, but on the other hand, I was up till 11 or longer last night because Tina's Journal Journeys, she went live, I don't know, around 8:30. And it was a hoot. It was a hoot. And then when she was done, I was actually typing her, "Hey, great live," and all of a sudden my phone rings and it's her, and we yacked for a while, quite a while actually. Scrapping Irish, welcome aboard, matey. Good to see you. I know you had I think you had a live stream here not too long ago. Was it earlier today or was it yesterday? And I couldn't get in, or I had other things going on and I just didn't get there. Sorry. I'll try to watch a replay perhaps. Hitch Up and Tow, welcome aboard. And thank you for posting that link. And we'll do it again towards the end of this live stream. So, what the heck? Where did that bug come from? Middle of winter, I got a goofy little bug. All right, James, 3-day snowstorm. Yeah, I saw that it could happen. I watched the Direct Weather Channel. It looks like you're going to get slammed. It looks like I might get slammed as well, but then there's other models that show me not getting slammed, but you're still getting slammed, according to the different models, as they call them. The GFS and the Canadian model and the European model. And who knows? Thank you, Scrapping Irish. So, for those of you who just came in, we are redoing, or not redoing, the screenshot that's behind me is actually from last week. The channel guessing from last week. And the reason it's here again is because the evening crew in an hour and a half did not guess this channel where I pirated this screenshot from. All right. So there you go. If you weren't here last week, you got another chance. Shanna Craft was here last week. She knows what I'm talking about. Hi, Lassie. Welcome aboard. Yeah, you haven't seen the weather because you were in lockdown? Got your curtains drawn, I guess. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Yeah, I didn't. I sent an email to Susan over there in what's that town she's in? Northeast of London. Is it Manchester? I, you know what? I can't remember. But I've been writing. She and I have been not YouTube pals, but uh, gaming pals for a long, long time. Neither one of us game anymore, but we're still friends. Back and forth on either Facebook or email. And she hasn't answered my email. I was asking her if she was still in lockdown, and obviously you're telling me that you are. So, um, anyways, uh, for those of that weren't here last week and do not know the answer to whose this channel is that's behind me, this channel did know that they were being featured last week, and they did know that they're being featured again this week because the evening shift last week did not guess. Now, this channel, as you see behind me, this is a pirated screenshot. This channel they have no clue. I did not. They don't know. Unless they come wandering in here, which is possible, but they actually don't know. Wow. Shannon knows somebody at Enniskillen. Enniskillen. Can't quite say that right. I'm sure I can't say it right. All right. I'm going to let you guys chat for a minute. I have to take a wee break. I'll be right back. Ahoy, mateys. Ahoy again. I'm back. Doesn't look like I missed a whole lot. We may have a slightly less larger crowd than we did last week because the potluck is going on at the Quartzsite 2021 get together in Arizona tonight. Papa Drew popped in just a few minutes ago when we first got started here, and then he said he had to go because, hey, it's happening. Yes, Shanna, same thing as usual. My prostate's fine. I think my bladder might be small, though. I don't know. It happens. Yeah. Okay. Yes, hitch up and tow. Oh, he's talking to Smithy's Contiki. No, I did not go behind that bush. Although if I had been out there for real, that would be, be reasonable bush. I think that would work out perfectly. Oh, D is live too. Right, well, I'm lucky that all of you are here, and I wouldn't blame you if you went over to Box Fan wherever. But I'm very grateful that you are here. Your faithful followers. Okay. Yeah, I I don't run multiple devices. I could. I mean, I could plug in the Chromebook and find a place to set it and watch what's going on somewhere else while I'm trying to do this. And you know what? I don't really multitask all that well. I have a tendency to focus on one thing, one person or one thing at a time. I've always been that way. Uh, seems like when I try to do more than one thing at a time, I have to go pee. Oh, well, thank you, Shanna. That's sweet. That's very sweet, Lassie. I appreciate it. So, Shanna, um, I know you know the answer to the other screen and the carryover from last week as to possibly giving hints to people that were not here, like for the other channel that's not this one. But now this one, you might be able to possibly put a guess out, and you just happy place camping. Oh my! I guess the show is not over. Sorry, Shanna. No, it is not happy place camping. It's not. I'm sorry. It could be, but it's not. The threat of being killed keeps us. you know, hitch up until I have. I actually have this. I think I mentioned this last week even, but I had this idea. Muppet Mary, welcome. Uh, I have this idea about how to put a plank off the deck of my rig. I got this idea. I mean, it wouldn't be permanent or nothing, but because I'm a scrapper, I recently acquired some amazing clamps. I have 3 clamps that are, a foot and a half. C clamps, a foot and a half. These are monsters. I'm thinking I was going to scrap them, and I thought, no, those are kind of cool. I think I'll keep them. They may come in useful. Each one of them weighs about 25 pounds. I don't know. We shall see. Now I just got to find the right piece of fiberglass. Hey, if it's supposed to happen, it will. It will. Thank you, Muppet Mary. Yes, it is pretty background, and you're here to guess whose background it really is. It's not mine. I pirated it. Grand Marais. Yeah. Uh, they might. They might. I know they're having Camp Hobotech. I plan on watching Donovan after this, but you never know. Depends on how long I stay up. I stayed up a lot longer than my normal bedtime last night, Troy, as you know. You did too. But it was fun. Let's see. Another pop up that doesn't want to go away there. So, all right. our mission tonight. This screenshot was pirated. I mean, really pirated this time because they don't know that I did it. Now, if you were here last week, you may already know whose channel this is. And if you do, don't say it. Give a hint to those who perhaps were not here last week. And the reason we're doing it this way is that last week on the evening shift, at this time last week, for the whole hour and a half, no one guessed this channel. And this channel will be featured. Yes, Troy, she does. She really does. But how entertaining. I totally enjoyed it and laughed my butt off for a long time. And I even rewatched a tiny bit of it this morning. Muppet Mary. Jaws, yeah. Jaws could be out there. Oh, yeah, Santa Craft. Cheesecake pie crust. There's a clue for anybody that's here. I think Muppet Mary, I don't think you were here last week. There's a clue for you for whose channel is this. And you can ask questions or you can take guesses however you want. And we'll get you going. And then the other channel, of course, which would have been the only featured channel today, had it not been for no one guessing this one last week. I'll put that ketchup into channel Sinbad. Not bad. Not bad. Although this is a cape. But now maybe you're kind of hinting at the other channel. What do they call the interpretation? All right. Goonies in the background. Actually, in the rig, there are some loonies. The loonies are my security crew, or the security section of my rig. Part of my crew is the loonies. There's two of them. They're a pair, and yeah, they are in charge of security. Okay, Roy and Becky on the other photo. Santa Craft, that is excellent. Excellent guess, and it's not correct. I will put up that other background here real nice. By the way, the thumbnail for tonight was also from this featured channel. So if you look at the thumbnail, look at this one, you might get closer. You know, the more you make me laugh, the more I'm going to have to go take a restroom break again. We're only 35 minutes into here. It must be the adult beverage. And speaking of adult things, I'm due for a cigar, so I'm going to have a cigar. And if you don't like it, well, sorry. It's just the way it is. All right. Let's see. What? Anybody want to give a tiny clue that may know if you were here this morning about this particular featured channel? Or you can do it for the other channel too. Eh? You know, at least we're not trying to guess where Lily is tonight, and we're not singing happy birthday to James and Millie. That was last week. And I'm not putting anybody down if this is their birthday weekend, but I don't think I'll be singing tonight. I'm just saying. All right. I should come up with something really creative, but I think somebody else will be even more creative than me. Let's see. I could change. What can I change? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, James. That channel has been in the West. Yes, the one we're here, that's behind me, has been in the West, so that's a good clue. That's a good clue, James. Shannon? Wow! That's awesome, Lassie. That's incorrect. Hey, they may have been in the same place, but no, this is not from their channel. Okay. What can I do? What can I do here? I'm gonna leave it alone. If I had the paid for version, Buckeye Kitty, 1 year later, what? Buckeye Kitty just posted a video, so it's or the pop up left before I even could click on it. So I have to try to write it down and go there later. Hits Up and Toe in the UK, and all of my channels are in the West. Not quite. Hits Up and Toe. Hello, were you? I thought you were here last week. Hang on. And here's a hint for anybody else that was not here last week. Hits Up and Toe. This is not in the West. If you're calling, the North American continent the West, no, it's not. This is on your side of the pond, so to speak, in a manner of speaking. Okay, Ford Man says guest for the second channel is Desert Adventures in Arizona. That's an extremely good guess, but that particular shot is not in Arizona. Think one state to the east of Arizona, and you'd be closer. Well, I'm starting to get confused. First, second. Okay, we'll call this one the first channel, which is a carryover from last week because the evening crew did not guess. And then Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. Good to see you again. And you're welcome to put out clues because you were here this morning, so you know the answers to both of the channels that are being featured. And so if you can come up with something creative to make a little tiny clue, because no one has guessed yet either channel. So it'll be cool. So we'll call this channel 1, which is last week's channel, which is a carryover. As said, no, it wasn't guessed on the evening edition of Guess the Channel last week. And then this one is the other channel. We'll call this channel 2. Now, channel 2, the only clues is the thumbnail, this photo shot, and the fact that they did not know that this was going to be happening. So if you can kind of give a tiny clue, if you were here this morning, to help folks along, especially Shanna, she's just dying. She is racking her brains. She's like, I know this channel. How come I can't guess it? And so is Ford, man. It's up until not saying, oh, well, yeah, you do know Channel 1. Okay, you should. You were here last week. I'm convinced you were. I mean, my memory doesn't always work like it should, but I'm pretty doggone sure you were here. Now, see, I didn't puff on this, and so guess what? It went out. Yeah, and it's not the paper; it's the actual tobacco itself. Okay, Todd. James Catanese. No, I missed the weather. So, are you like Todd? Are you in quarantine like Hitch Up and Toe? You can't watch the weather because you've got your blinds shut, and you know you're in lockdown like they are in UK. Is that possible? uh, Todd, yeah, I think you guys in Pennsylvania, Ohio are going to get slammed. We may get slammed here in Michigan too, but the models are saying pretty much going to drop a little bit below, at least below me, below Grand Rapids, but it still shows Pennsylvania, Ohio getting slammed. I'm just saying. By Tuesday. I hope it doesn't happen, but it is winter. Winter in the Midwest. Here we are. Yeah, the models are calling for 6 to 12 as well. I try, give it at Captain Jack Scrapper. Oh! All right, Hitch Up and Toe. You don't know Channel 2. That's true. You don't. You should. And once it's been guessed, we will make sure there's a link for you because you will totally enjoy this channel. I mean, I just know you will. Yeah, I'm serious. I know you will. You think a lot like a few of us in here. I mean, your aspirations, if you will. James knows what I mean, and I know what I mean. Now, this channel you will enjoy. You won't get bored. By no means will you get bored with this particular channel. And it took me a while because this channel doesn't very often show scenery shots. Not so much. It's a little bit different shtick, if you will, for the channel. Don't I'm not putting I'm not putting it down. And I love where this channel has been and where they are going and where they will be going and on and on. They've certainly been around, especially out west, if you will, West United States or West. Lynn Farmoki, welcome aboard. We are working on guessing a couple channels. I think you were here last week. Uh, channel 1, as we're calling it, and I'll put the picture up here. Uh, channel 1 was guest on the morning crew last week, or the noon crew, but was not guest by the evening crew, and that's why there's a carryover till tonight for the channel from last week, who did know that they were being featured. And to switch back, okay, we're going to call this channel 1. Now to switch back, uh, this particular channel, they have no idea that they are the featured channel tonight. So that's actually a hint. I think I'm being a good pirate. Well, All right. Hang on a second. It's 6:45. You told me to tell you. Okay. So, anyways, but back to it. This is what we're doing. We're actually doing 2 channels tonight. Will I do that again? I hope not. it's it's the going back and forth is it's not wearisome, but I feel like I'm almost confusing the people in chat. I don't mean to do that. The second channel is smarter than yes, he's probably smarter than you and me. A few others put together. I mean, this particular channel is incredible. The knowledge, the specific kinds of knowledge. Well, I mean, he can go the whole, I said he, but the whole rainbow. However, when it comes right down to nuts and bolts, he's got me and James. We're out in the weeds. It's up until I watch so many channels, I don't even know what channel I'm watching now. I hear you. I don't even know what channel I'm watching. Wait, I'm not watching a channel. I know that Antenna TV is on the TV. Hell, you guys can probably hear half of it going on. She doesn't want to turn the volume down. Sue, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. You know what, Sue? No, they have not. Not in the morning and not tonight. As far as new people, there are obviously people here from last week who already know the answer, but no one has guessed channel 1, as we're calling it tonight. We're calling that one channel 1, and we're calling it channel 2. And we've got a couple good guesses right here for the second channel, but they haven't really hit on it. We've got a few clues out there. As James said, this channel is smarter than he and I put together. Number 2, the thumbnail for when it was the scheduled broadcast may have helped. And then this picture is the third clue. And basically the fourth clue is this particular channel that's behind me, channel 2, does not know that they are being pictured. Whereas channel 1, they do know and did know last week. So those are the clues. And you can put out whatever you want. I mean, the clues you were putting out last week should have been a no-brainer for anybody last week, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if was there a Lions game on, or I don't think Green Bay played last week, did they? I mean, there could have been a game on and people were distracted. Tonight, people are not necessarily here because they're watching some of the events, or they may even be at the event in Quartzsite. The potluck is going on tonight. Papa Drew's get together. I know Buckeye Kitty just posted a video. She's not live right now. Okay, Lynn, Farm OK, Bob's Adventure. Nope, it's not Bob's Adventure. No. Speaking of Bob, I don't know if he made it down to Quartzsite or not. I haven't really heard. I have not heard. I know he was a few weeks ago planning on it, but whether he's down there. Spaceman Dudley, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We're in the process of guessing 2 different channels. This one is channel 2. And that was on the thumbnail. Shanna Craft, you are just really getting so farther away. It is not van life with Gina. Okay. And okay, Spaceman Dudley and whoever else might have just came in. This was last week's featured channel, which was not guest on the evening show. It was guest in the morning show. So thank you, James. I do recall that Green Bay won. So this channel knew they were being featured. And they know they're being featured again because no one guessed who they were last week in the evening shift. So you're welcome to put out a couple clues for Channel 1, as we're calling it tonight. And Channel 2, you're welcome to guess who that channel is. A couple people, it was figured out this morning. So there's a few people here tonight that know, and they'll put out clues. Well, look who just popped in there. Graham, good to see you. You've been lurking. Do you know the biggest criticism I get about this screenshot is that the waves are not moving? I got to come up with a way to make that happen. Hitch up and tow. Need to pop up behind that bush. Be right back. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hitch up and tow. What he's referring to is a channel which we're going to call Channel 2 tonight because we are still featuring Channel 1 tonight because no one guessed what channel that was last week in the evening shift. So that's why we have two channels featured tonight. Okay, this one being Channel 2. And as said, Channel 1 did know about this. Channel 2, this channel, did not. And that's a clue in and of itself. All right. Of course, the cigar went out. It tastes so good. Spaceman Dudley. No. If you were guessing Roy and Becky, you would be guessing Channel 2, the one behind me, because it would be closer to where they normally are. But it's not. It is not Roy and Becky. They may have been in this locale at one time or another. May have even taken similar photos, but no, this channel is not Roy and Becky. Floyd, welcome back. Good to see you again. Let's see. Anybody else? Oh, the Cheesecake Crush. There you go, Shanna. Yes, for Channel 1. Channel 1, the Cheesecake Crust is a clue. From last week, but we're going again. All right, Todd, you watch Tina's channel? Yes. You did the replay, or were you there lurking last night? I can't remember. I was too busy doing the cheek, the swig, and Tina was cracking me up, all half forever. And then later, she actually called me on the phone, so I was up even later. She's hilarious. Absolutely a scream. Totally enjoy Tina's Journal of Journeys. Somebody wants to throw in her link. If you don't have Tina's Journal of Journeys, follow the link, put her up in the tab, go check her out later. Yeah, she is a lot of fun. Shanna Craft knows exactly who I'm talking about because Shanna Craft has met Tina in person. So anybody here that's a wrench that want to put Tina's Journal of Journeys link to her channel, throw it in there and then there later and watch if you don't already have her or watch her anyways. But just tell her that we all sent you. We sent you from Captain Jack's live stream, whatever, and she deserves it. All right. Let's see. Back to our game at hand. What other kinds of clues can we give out there, Shanacraft? Okay, Shanacraft is guessing Boxman D for channel 2, which is this channel. Boxman D may have been there, but no, it's not Boxman D. Not Boxman D. Okay, Todd. Yeah, yes, she definitely is. I hope you subscribe to her and make a comment, let her know, whatever. Yes, Shanacraft has met Tina. You should replay part of it, Shanna, at least. It was a scream. It was a scream. She was lit up, literally. It went well. Hitch up and toe, Grand Marais. Yes, Grand Marais was there too. He was there for the whole 9 yards. It was great. It was awesome. Let's see. What am I missing here? I'm not missing anything so far as I can figure. So, we're still trying to guess channel 2. You've got like 3-4 hints now. Shanacraft Scott's channel. You know what? I would like to know where Scott is. He basically dropped off the radar about 6 weeks ago. Don't know why. Don't know what's going on. And basically, it's all right if he wants to stay private about it and other people are not. If they do know what's going on, they're not saying, that's fine too. That's fine. I respect that. But it is not Scott Jacobs in appreciation. It's not his channel. Okay. Well, that is a good guess, Shanna. All right, I'm going to put up, thank you, Hitch Up and Toe, for posting Tina's link. If any of you here do not have Tina's Journal of Journeys, please go check her out. Give her a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And tell her that we all sent you from here. She'll appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to put up channel 1's background. Yeah, don't blame me, Troy. I would have been too if it had been the other way around. I've been extremely jealous. All right. Ford Man. He's Ford Man. That's not like you. That's not like you to be out of guesses. Okay. Here is channel 1 back on screen. There. As said last week, you got a couple guesses. You've got, of course, the background screen itself, and you also been told that part of the name of the channel has to do with what did you say, Shanna? Crackers, cheesecake crust. There you go. So that's at least 2 clues. What? I'm supposed I'm the host. They're not talking back. I mean, they're typing back, but they're not talking. I just got told I talk too much. Yeah. All right. Well, Shanna, you're really getting it. No, it's not Jerry Holly for channel 2. James, 7 p.m. What's that? Lynn Farm. Okay. Nope, it's not Gary. Channel 2 is not Gary. Shanna, channel 2 is not Slow Momentum. It's not Keith. Let's see. Has slow momentum met? I'm not 100% sure that Keith has met Channel 2. However, I bet he's Todd. Good. You can throw them in here for Channel 1. I mean, it was so freaking crazy that no one guessed this last week's featured channel and this week's featured channel as far as Channel 1 from last week, the evening edition of Guess the Channel. I was surprised, and I think it's gonna happen tonight. Spaceman Dudley. Oh, very sorry. Prayers for you, Spaceman Dudley. We want you to feel better. We definitely. Um, at any rate, Spaceman Dudley, if you don't have Tina, you know what to do. Click on the link and save it till you can take a look. All right. Keep getting these pop-ups. All right. James is giving a little clue for Channel 1, last week's featured channel that was not guessed in the evening hours. Channel is in the Northwest. Oh, wait. James, which channel? Are we talking Northwest, which continent? Which channel are you guessing? Wait a minute. You know both of them. So that could be a clue for both Channel 1, this channel behind me, and Channel 2. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, for Channel 2 guess, that's a very, very good guess, but it's not the right guess. Okay, here's Channel 2 background again. Northwest is a very, very good clue that James put out there. This is actually not in the Northwest. This is in New Mexico. But the channel, you could say, is Northwest. All right. Okay. Yep, James. Yeah, Northwest. Well, again, Channel 1 could be considered Northwest. Given the continent that they're on, they're from the Northwest. At least I would look at the map and say, well, of course they're in the Northwest. Spaceman Dudley, I just got out of the hospital Thursday with, oh my goodness. Oh my. Prayers for you. Prayers for you. Uh, Everybody here, please let's put up a prayer for Spaceman Dudley. Get over it, please. Please, please. Glad you're home. Stay on that oxygen so you can breathe properly. And we love you. Thank you for coming aboard. And we'll see you again soon. And go watch Tina. You'll laugh and you'll lose your breath. No, I'm teasing. Teasing. Let's see. Hitch Up and Toe is guessing a little bit crazy 84 for this background. That is an extremely good guess. They could have been here. But no, it's not them. All right. This particular channel, as James said earlier, is smarter than a lot of us put together. He has a lot of videos out. He's a larger channel, not extremely large by any means. No, he's like in the 4K range, something like that. Cargo Dan. Oh, Shannon. Nope, it's not Cargo Dan. Fatima Jaffrey, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yes, we're playing Guess the Channel, and we're actually playing Guess 2 channels tonight. One is Channel 1, as we're calling it, was not guessed last week. Uh, and I'll put that Channel 1's background screen here up there in a minute. Shanna's guessing Blue Van Dan for this particular pirated screenshot. So, and one of the clues for this one is Channel 2 does not know that they are being featured. Channel 1, which was from last week, carried over because no one guessed it in the evening. They are being featured again. How? Because they were not guessed last week on the evening show. So I think you were here briefly last week, but I think you came in towards the end, so you may have not actually had a chance to see all the clues or hear all the clues to whose channel this one is. So we're calling this Channel 1. And then the other one that I just showed you is Channel 2. So am I going to do 2 channels in one night again or one day? No, I'm going to stick to 1 after this. I almost told last week whose channel this was. And I was surprised because we had so doggone many clues that should have made it obvious. All right, Todd Johnson. That's a good clue. Yes. I'm positive that he can. And if anything goes wrong with it, I'm positive he can fix it. Period. Santa Cruz is Photo 2's channel from the U.S. No. The photo is, but the channel is not, if that helps you. All right, we'll go back. I'll switch back over to our second channel tonight. Here we go. So, no, the photo was in the United States, New Mexico, exactly. And the channel is not from the U.S. And yes, Shanna, the man can fix anything. Anything. And did I ask him permission to feature him? No, because plagiarism and imitation is a form of flattery. You are correct, Shanna. It is badge. Badge. Everybody needs one. Congratulations, Shanna. You figured it out. RV Living with G. Answer is A. You're playing one of Uncle Lisa's games. Ah, all right. So we got channel 2 figured out. Yes, it is badge. Everybody needs one. Anybody who is here, if you don't have badge, please, and we'll have Shanna or somebody throw the link in here. And you're right, RV Living with G. He ain't asking. He does not ask permission, and that's why I didn't ask his permission either. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so we got it figured out here. And we did it before the end of the session here. We got 20 more minutes to go. Now we also got to figure out channel 1. So I'm going to switch back to channel 1 for a minute or longer. This was last week's featured channel. It's being featured again this week because no one guessed it on the evening shift. I think somebody's going to take care of it tonight. Probably be Shanna. She's really hot tonight. She'll figure it out. Oh wait, she already knows. Wait a minute. Okay, you don't have a blue wrench. Okay. James, if you would, throw down badge everybody needs one's link, if you could, please. Appreciate it. And as said, anyone, I will, I'll write that down, Troy. She should. I'll put that on here. Are you one, Troy? If you're not, I'll make you one too. We'll say make Shanna and also Troy wrenches. And I can't do it until after 24 hours, or I could go to a different live stream. And when it comes up, I can click on you and make you. I have to do it on my own live stream, but I can make you a moderator if you're not already. Thank you, Fordman. Thank you. Kenneth put that up there. That's the link to badge. Everybody needs one. And yes, that's a very true statement. We all need them, or somebody like him for sure. All right. Can't believe these folks don't eat cheesecake. Yeah, I was surprised because I do. It's one of my favorites. All right. Yeah, I get lax sometimes. I don't even think about who's a wrench or who's not a wrench because when you're on StreamYard and you're the host, at least on this free version of StreamYard, you don't know who our moderators are. Unless you can remember. And you're asking me to remember. Remember what? I think my phone just made a noise. Yes, it did. What in the world? Oh, yeah, I know. I do have to answer this. Okay. Customer had to answer it. All right. Justin Christina's van life. Welcome aboard. uh, as of tonight, Shanna guessed channel 2, which was this channel right here. Whoops. Well, that's a pirated screenshot from a channel that I did not ask permission. And Justin and Christina, I'm sure you already have that channel in your subscription. After all, he is a fellow countryman. For those of you who don't know, Badge is from Alberta, Canada. Him and his wife, Elle, and their dog, Maple. And they would normally be in the southern United States, southwestern United States at this time of year, except for the fact that the borders are closed. What a shame. What a shame. A little bit crazy. 84 is here. I thought I knew that. Let's see. Quatsa just popped in. All right. So, anyways, it's concluded. We have Badge Everyone Needs One is the second feature channel for tonight. He would have been the first feature channel and the only channel featured for today, except for the fact that, guess what? Whoops. No one has guessed last week's featured channel yet. Well, actually, they did in the what happened here? Pop-up screwed me up. This particular channel is still not been guessed for tonight's. There's been a few clues Santa out there, you know, cheesecake crust is made out of what? You know, uh, it's been established that this is not on the west coast of the United States or the west coast of the North American continent. Nope. It is on the west coast, but it's not this continent. What else can I say? Okay, Lynn's got it. Graham Crackers. So now you got part of the channel name. Oh, that's excellent, Graham. Graham Patterson, good clue. He's telling you that this channel likes graham crackers. And if you follow this channel, you would know that. So come on, folks. Gosh, we came so close to just giving it away last week, and I decided, no, I'm not going to give it away. And we went overtime. We're not going overtime tonight. And let's see, we're at 7:17, so we got 13 more minutes to be here. I'm being followed by RV on the Wayside. And it should be interesting because he wasn't on last week. But now tonight, Donovan is going to explain to us why. Should be interesting. Donovan's always interesting. We know that. So, you know, once we get a little closer here, we'll have a link posted. And I'm hoping that we have a link posted as well to our first feature channel tonight. We've guest badge. Everybody needs one for the feature channel, but we still have not guessed this channel. That's right behind me here. Except to say, yeah, he likes cheesecake. Let's see, I'm trying to remember another clue from last week. What was the one about? I think Sue put it out there. Our lucky dog Sue. I think she said something about if you were going to make something, you might use a pattern. I mean, there's another big clue. RV on the Wayside is live already? They're not supposed to go live until 7:30 following me. I don't know why. It's all right. I'm staying on 7:30. Period. Let's see. Grand Marais saying I did not see the entire noon event, but I'm guessing the Graham Cracker. Is there a channel called the Graham Cracker? If so, it's not this channel. No. If there is a channel called the Graham Cracker, well, I mean, this particular channel could go by an alias, I suppose. Justin Christina, that's like, yeah, whatever. Santacraft, not correct. Variation of spelling. Correct. You are correct. It is a variation on the spelling. And so is the other clue about the pattern, you know. Lynn's guessing Oreo graham crackers. No. No. If you want to know, this person is Caucasian. So is his wife. I don't know if that's a clue. Sure, it's a clue. Now, okay, I'll give you another clue. It is a single name of the person of the channel. Now, the channel used to have a different name, but it goes by one single name these days. How to help? Shadow's starting to laugh her butt off. Good one, Graham. I just, what is wrong with the evening shift? Is everybody drunk? I'm not. I'll work on it. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I almost think the people are just pulling back, waiting, build up the tension that everybody here knows. Well, no, Todd. Yeah, I mean, there's been like easily more clues than you can shake a stick at this point in time. You don't really need to be Sherlock Holmes from the UK to figure this one out. Well, there's this bright light shining. There's this bright light being reflected. I mean, seriously. It's like the sun shining off of a chrome bumper. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. This is great. This is funny. I'm going to pee my pants. Yep. Yep. Of course, I can understand why Shanna is asking that. Because when you think about it, graham crackers, they have more or less of a tan or a leaning towards a brown tint. Of course, there could be albino crackers. Are they kosher? Unsalted? Let's see. Lynn. Yeah, chrome. Chrome as in dome. Does that help? Chrome dome. Ronald, welcome aboard. God said drink is okay or drunk. I understand. So nobody here is in that condition. There you go. The pattern. Another clue. Let's see. What else have we got? Hitch up and tow graham crackers, and you need a pattern. Is it Desmond Donders? Hell, yes, absolutely. Laughing out loud. I'm definitely laughing. That is a good non-clue. Now, where is Smithy's Conky when you need him? Where'd he go? He was here earlier. Oh gosh, and Justin and Christina, they know. I think they know. I know they know. If they don't know, I don't know why. Do you like the ocean? Now, I'll let Graham answer that because he would know best. He would know best. You know what? He's probably end up guessing this. There's 5 more minutes. Holly just said she feels good. Just belched or something else. We're not carrying this on for another week. I think carrying a channel for, let's see, 1.5, 2.5, 5 hours of carrying the channel for a shout out. It's like, shouldn't that be enough? Troy is saying hi, Holly. Troy, Grand Marais. Holly says hello, Troy. Or she said hi. All right, Blue Wave Odyssey's not on here right now, Holly, but if he does show up, I'll tell him. She wants to thank Blue Wave for the gift, the cup and the shark's tooth thing, the candy. Let's see. I like the North Sea. At Sandcraft, yes. And this is not the North Sea. If anything, you call it the South Sea. I actually don't know what it's called. This particular screenshot is in South Africa. It's not the Cape of Good Hope, I think it's called. This is the Cape that's a little bit farther to the west. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody out there who knows? Yes, Holly. You've been saying that for weeks. Next week. All right. Holly wants to be on next week. We'll see how it happens. All right, Shanacraft. Hey, Graham, have you ever been to South Africa? Well, now shouldn't this kind of sort of should end it? Let's see what Graham says. Let's get her done. Get her done. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All right. Three minutes. I know. 3-minute warning. 2-minute warning now. Who could it be? Who could it be now? Who could it be now? All right. This person has traveled extensively, especially in the last 6 months, to my knowledge. And the South Africa is just one of the places. More places in Africa. Also Greece. And I did hear a rumor of Egypt. I'm not positive on that. We'll let the person who knows say whether he knows whether this person, the featured channel, has been to Egypt. It's not beyond a stretch of the imagination by no means. Ronald is saying hello to Holly. For the year, you and him going to Arizona. Yeah, we have been saying that for over a year, and we are delayed until February 5th. There's been, again, circumstances. There's been a little bit of illness on Holly's side. However, that's being resolved. We got the oxygen resolved. What else? Oh, taxes. That's part of the ongoing resolution. That's not mine, hers. So, yes, same country as Desmond Donders. Justin Christina's RV van life is saying nothing, according to what I can see on the screen. What is that? There's something on there, but I can't tell what it is. Looks like a little bug. A little bug. And it's not something from my office here. It's on the screen. In the screen. On the internet, squirrel. Okay. Oh, is it a squirrel? Yes, it is. A little tiny, tiny squirrel. How cute. It is cute. I like that. No, it's not daydreaming about nice things. And it's not Scrapping Irish, although they are in the same continent. And Smithy's Kontiki is back on board, or he's been here. Thank you, Ford Man, for putting up RV on the Wayside. Yes, they are up now, as a matter of fact. All right, how about if we'll do an honor. I'm going to honor one of my fans here that they're going to tell us who this channel is that we've been trying to guess here for 2 weeks in a row. Graham, would you do the honors, please? Need a drum roll. everybody's going to leave before they get the answer. No, they're not. We'll go. We'll go to. We'll go to Donovan's channel, RV on the Wayside, now after we hear from Graham. Because he's going to do the honors of saying who this channel is. But Lucky Dog knows. Lucky Dog. Sue knows. Sue knows. Dang near everybody here knows. And we're going to need a link. And maybe could one of our people, Sue can do it, go ahead and post a link. And Graham Patterson is telling me thank you. Now, why would he be telling me thank you? For what? For irritating everybody? All right. Lucky Dog, put the link to this channel that's behind me, please. And if anybody you don't have the channel, Graham Patterson, yes, it is Graham Patterson. That's the channel name, Graham Patterson. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. All right, people. This was fun once again. And now you know. Now you know the rest of the story. All right, well, let's go do a Captain Jack raid on Donovan over at RV on the Wayside. The link is up there. Kenneth put the link, so let's all do that. Meanwhile, fair winds and smiles, and may God bless. And yes, it's been a hoot, Graham. We'll talk to you all later. Thank you for coming aboard, mateys. Good night.